People, one of the most common questions that I get is, what's the biggest flaw with, young hitters? Loading. It's the
I heard
first
this
thing that has to
post.
happen, and it has to be right. Like, and I use this example. I said it at a camp. I was at a camp, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I said to the players, I said, think about it this way. I was like, think about your swing as a word, and each component of the swing is a letter. Okay. So if I'm going to spell this letter correctly, or spell this word correctly, the first letter has to be right. And I was like, that's your load. And, like for some of them, it was like, it's because they just wanted to go swing. Well, why am I inconsistent? Why am I off balance? Why am I just swinging with my hands? Why am I falling off? All of this stuff. And it's like, homie, and it was a baseball at this time. So I said, homie, I was like, you aren't loaded right. You can make contact at some point, but you're never going to be consistent. You're never going to hit for power, and you're never going to have adjustability. I was like, learn to load. And I actually have one of my YouTube videos is master these three hitting positions. If you load right, you get to an athletic launch position, you're in the ground, and you get connected properly. From there, you better just hope your eyes were right and you're on time because the swing's done.
It's when I measured athletes, I checked 64 ranges of motion. And if you were a right-handed hitter, you were terrible at right hip external rotation. You were a great internal hip rotation because the swinging and the throwing, internal, 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 but you don't have any strength in the external. And that, like I said, the kinetic chain, being able to hold your full body weight in external rotation on your back leg is loading. Like that's the strength and the mobility pieces that go into properly loading. And then your trigger and hips gonna go. And if hips are not controlling your arm speed, you can forget analytics. Your spin rates are going to be garbage, hitting and pitching. You'll get lucky every once in a while if the pitcher misses their spot and you hit it really far and really hard. But just throw you some off speed stuff and down and away, and you're going to, spin. Your head's going to be spinning out because you don't know how to spin from the ground.